Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, it's Peter. Say Peter, hi.
Hi Peter.
Hi Peter, and I'm Cappy. We're always in stitches. If you've not watched our channel before, thank you so much for joining us. Please like, follow, subscribe, do all that stuff so you continue to get notifications when we put new updates up. Because Peter is every day at his desk loading new videos to be put up, whether it's a floss tube video or whatever. There's always videos going up on our channel. So I'm in our peace room. Our classrooms are peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, love, self-control, that whole thing. But we actually have 3 classrooms that we use: peace, patience, and joy. We did have the faith classroom and the love classroom. Those are turned into working spaces. So one of the classrooms became our service and repair department. The other classroom became our long arm finishing and embroidery room, because we do embroidery on whatever you want to bring for us to put embroidery on as well. So we're down to 3 classrooms at this point. At one point we did have 5. So that tells you there's always something to happen in here. And that's what I wanted to tell you about. And that's why we're in this room, because nobody can hear us. This is like brand new. This video will go out Friday, right, Peter? Okay.
Right, Friday. Today's Friday. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Half of America got paid today.
And the other half are like, darn, I wish I had. So what's going to go on the website live when this video goes live, because this is going to be like, does Ticketmaster still exist? Do you know? I don't know.
Yeah, and I think they got in trouble.
Yeah, for like,
because they were jacking up prices.
we're not jacking up the price.
For what were they jacking up the price on?
Was it a concert or a football game or?
Whose concert and football game was it?
I don't know, but I know they got in big trouble. Anyway, we're not even close to that. But this isn't going to go live on our website until this video airs. So we are going to have our very first at the shop sleep over in your own bed stitch away. Isn't that fun? We're going to allow 30 people to come, and I have to be sure our staff doesn't all ask off for those 2 days so they can come, but they'll be working. So it's from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. November 15th and 16th, which is a Friday, Saturday. We're going to have 8-foot tables, 2 people at a table, and we'll have a chair, we'll have an ironing station, we'll have a cutting station. You can come and knit, you can embroider, you can quilt, you can sew on your sewing machine, you can crochet, you can do whatever you want to do from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on that Friday and Saturday. You're welcome to come to our facility and do that if you pay the $99.99. So the joke was it's 9 to 9 and 9 to 9 for $99.99. We will have breakfast for you on both of those days, along with some orange juice and coffee available. Juices, I don't know what fruit juices. Lunch and dinner, we are going to make arrangements, and that will be in addition to the $99. So we will have meals available for you. We're still finalizing those details. Maybe by the time this airs, I'll have it figured out. But we will have meals available that you can purchase and stay on site. Some of you, though, may want to jump in your car and go have dinner someplace else.
Explore town.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. And Google restaurants in downtown Noblesville, because there are some really nice gems that is worth treating yourself to and just enjoying.
Yeah, our downtown square on Friday night.
Oh, and not to mention the shopping, too.
Yeah, shopping downtown's great. Friday night, Friday night or Saturday night, and maybe even both nights, they'll bring vintage cars and park around our downtown square, and there's quaint little restaurants down there, delicious, some really good food, lots of fun shopping, like he said, and nearby we have all your major food chain kind of restaurants too. So if you're not familiar with Noblesville, you're like, I'm driving in, I'm going to rent a hotel. There's like 4 hotels just down the street from us, literally within a mile. There's also more hotels like a little farther away at what's called Hamilton Town Center. So if you're watching this and you're like, okay, I've always wanted to go to Always in Stitches, here's your chance. Bring a friend, bring a friend's friend, bring somebody you don't even know. Just like if you're in the grocery in line and somebody's behind you and they look like they might be a fun crafter, say, hey, I know this thing's going on in Noblesville, Indiana, you want to go. And then you got a new friend. That's not a bad choice, right?
Right.
So it is going to be limited. Once it's sold out, and I'm sorry, but we can only take what we can take. because we want space. We want you to have fun. And if there's too many people crammed in the space, it isn't going to be fun. But we have a special space just for this event, and it will be Friday the 15th of November and Saturday the 16th. That's my wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
I know. I'll have been married 39 years that day. That's so funny. I didn't even think about it. But anyway, that's when it's going to happen. And you know first. So it pays to watch the YouTube video. I really hope we get some of our out-of-town people. We've just met some ladies here Saturday. I think they were here from Florida. And she came from Florida. And while she was here, she met another lady from North Carolina who both were in the store. They both watch our videos. How fun is that? And they got to meet each other. And so it's just, we're making connections all over the world.
I think, aren't the plane tickets really inexpensive this time of year too?
Well,
aren't they in spring and fall? I feel like April and September are like
the cheaper months.
I think we're in the cheaper months. The spring and in the fall.
And Indianapolis International Airport is about 40 minutes, depending on traffic. Sometimes it can be longer from there to here, to the Noblesville area. There's so much to do in our area. So you could even come the day before and stay and leave Sunday. I mean, I don't know what plane tickets if you need to fly in or drive in or whatever, but we're about 35 minutes north of Indianapolis, and we're about 40 minutes from the airport. So I hope you come. If you've got questions or, oh, how do I work this out, email me, Cappy, C-A-P-I, at alwaysinstitches1.com. I'll be happy to give you information about it. But this is a big deal. I mean, we're excited. This is our first one, and if it goes well, we may be able to start offering this on a regular basis. So that's why I had to tell you in this room, because shh, nobody knows yet. It's double top secret. So we're working out the details. And then I have some samples to show you. So we're going to do that while we're in here too, real quick. So our staff is always making samples. This is Under the Oak Tree by Sweet Fire Road. It's some fabric coming in. Is this the funnest thing? It's just a basic tote bag. It was made from a charm pack, a mini charm pack actually, which is a teeny tiny.
Oh, I like mini charms.
I do too. Mini charms are really fun.
I collect them.
They're just adorable. I know. I cleaned out my sewing room this weekend. Wow, I'm on a fabric diet now. Can I just tell you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I need another bookcase, a bigger one.
But I think you have to make room for that Shell Rummel.
Yes, Shell Rummel. Yeah, I'm going to show you something in a minute. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get to it. So there's one fabric. This is a knitting project. Look how pretty this is.
Oh, look at those fall colors.
Isn't this just yummy?
We need that touch of vision. That looks soft.
We do need touch of it. It is. It's just like butter. It's like butter. This is a preppy scarf by Annie Howard is the pattern designer. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. This is made out of the new Berroco Tillie fabric. 2 skeins, obviously 2 different colors. But wow, isn't that pretty? Wouldn't that be pretty on a black coat?
It'd be pretty on any coat.
It would really, but I just see it on a black coat.
Let me feel that.
Feel it. It's fabulous.
Did we tell what the yarn was?
It's Berroco Tillie, and it took 2 skeins. It's a new line. It's a new yarn we just got in. It's called Tillie.
I can't remember what Tillie is.
Well, we're going to have to look at it. We'll have to show them.
We'll have to show them Tillie, the colors.
We'll show them the colors. We'll show them the colors.
And tell them the fiber.
I can't take these out yet because they're not quite ready. So we'll
leave it in here, but we'll show them the colors.
Leave it in here. We'll show them the colors. And then we're going to show you this fabric in just a minute. This is Tango by Moda. And this was a little pattern. These are so fun. These are the Charmed, I'm sure. This is by Peachtree. So there's your pattern to make it.
Let me show them.
Talk about super simple.
Let me show them what that is.
Again, this was made with charm squares.
20.5 by 32.5.
Yeah, so perfect for a little table runner. And have fun. I mean, any charm square would make into this.
Is that one of those weekend projects?
Oh, this is an afternoon project.
Afternoon, okay.
I mean, literally, you sew it together. You probably have it quilted and bound in an afternoon. Perfect little shower gift or wedding gift, real quick, if you want to make something. And then this.
Oh, wow.
Isn't this fun? This is the Flower Garden medley. Get the words out, Cappy. Flower Garden Medley table topper. This is from Moda. This fabric we're going to have coming in too. So be watching for that. Isn't that
so
fun?
What is this? What is this? Is this
This is just a little
piece
this
on
is
a log cabin block?
Well, so Lenine and I, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. We were at
That's grandmother's flower garden at the log cabin.
At the log cabin, exactly. I love it. We were at a Moda event in Dallas, a training event for shop owners. And while we were there, this is one of the things we made. And so it was real funny. Lenine did English paper piecing, and she hated it. She's like, I'm not finishing this. So I believe I finished this, if I remember right. But these are English paper pieced, and then they're just sewn into the center of a block. So how fun is that?
That's cool.
Isn't that
Now,
cool?
English paper piece, so it's applique on top.
Yeah, so that's applique. And then she did stitches, and I'm sure she did, oh no, she did them on her machine. I think maybe I did this, now that I think about it. I think I did this on my sewing machine.
I would.
I can't remember. But yeah, I think I did these on my sewing machine. But isn't that fun?
What a
great little table, just to put on top of a table, stick a candle in the middle of it, or, put a...
And you could use like
pumpkin.
Halloween fabric. You could use Christmas fabric. You could do
Absolutely.
any theme for I like your idea of a centerpiece.
Yeah.
For some type of a decorative decoration. And you can test out any of your fancy machine stitches here and also maybe get creative on the border. I know sometimes in some of the classes they encourage you to do stitches on the binding with decorative machine stitches.
Absolutely. And this would be the perfect project to do this with, because if you do those decorative stitches, what you're going to figure out is it takes longer than you think to sew those down. But what fun. It's a nice little quick project. This would be a great project for a kid to do with grandma, And what about for Christmas presents? Wouldn't it be fun for grandma or mom and the kids to make these and give them to people for Christmas? What a perfect...
I want a big pillow with 4 of those. Like
that'd be
1,
fun.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Okay, so we showed you some samples just because I was in this room while we were back here. These have to go back to our processing department so they can get it ready to be displayed. And like I said, I couldn't talk about that retreat out there because everybody'd want to get in, and it's shh. Peter, you're sworn to secrecy.
What's the saying? There's a saying.
Oh, if
you're going to
anybody...
say something sensitive that has sensitive information, you say that something about corn, because corn has ears.
Oh,
Lots of ears. There's ears
I
that
don't
can
know
listen. So
I believe you.
There's a saying. It has too much. It's too much corn.
Too much corn.
I don't know.
Too much. Oh well.
But there's listening ears. That's what that means.
There's listening ears.
Hush,
Don't talk in a
hush.
cornfield because there's
Hush,
listening ears. Okay. So, I mean, once this goes, it's good. But we record this on Monday, and there's people in the store and all that. And we don't want. We were talking about the jelly roll thing that was on the video, and somebody in the background heard this video, and they immediately ran up to the register and went, "What's this thing with the fat quarters going on?" or whatever it was. So there's always something happening around here, something fun. Okay, we're gonna pause this for a minute. We're gonna go out and look at some fun stuff.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh da la! I think she used these two. I think these are the two she used.
Yeah,
okay.
there's that rust.
That scarf that we just looked at. Now, looking at that skein of yarn, I would not have known that was that yarn.
No, me neither.
It took us a couple minutes to find it.
I didn't know that was the yarn that we were looking
It
at.
just proves you can't tell what it looks like till it's made up.
Exactly.
Oh, look at this. I want this. Of course I want that. And Peter wants the purple.
Yep, I gotta have the purple.
Gotta have the purple.
I gotta do the purple and then that blue.
Look at this indigo.
Yeah, the indigo
How
and the
pretty that
purple.
is. Now, we've got some of this gray, and I think you could get away with the gray with all of these.
Well, the gray will go with any of them.
It would, wouldn't it?
It picks
It'd
up
be
all
really
the
pretty.
colors really nice. Look at that sheen it has.
Yeah, it does.
And that scarf, it was so soft.
And so this is machine wash in cold water on delicate lie flat to dry. Love that.
Yes.
So it's washable. So there you go. There's the Tillie. There's not a whole lot of it. We're literally dipping our feet into this particular yarn to see if you guys are like, okay, love it, gotta have it. We had some fabric. I'll tell you guys. That came in, and Peter's giggling, so this camera's probably shaking. We had some fabric that came in that I ordered just to see if I thought, well, it's typically not our customer, but we'll try it. The minute the staff saw it, it sold out before we even got it to the sales floor. And I said to the staff, I'm like, so do you think that the customers will like this? And Pam, if you guys know Pam, she's very, she's got deadpan humor. It's just so funny. She's very, very dry humor. I'll just say it that way. So I said, do you think the customers are going to love this yarn, love this fabric? Should I order some more of it in? And Pam said, well, we'll never know. So it made me think of the Tootsie Pop commercial. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
The owl?
World, but yeah, the owl. The world may never know. That's what's that fabric. But This morning, Nancy and Peter and I sat down at my computer and we reordered that fabric. So be watching when it comes. It was luscious. I mean, it came in with such a good quality for what it is. We all just ate it up. So you know, if the staff bought it out, it's good stuff. So we will make the sacrifice for our customers by buying all the product.
What if we buy it all? What if the staff buys it all again, and then the customers don't even get it the second time around?
So
will there be a third time around?
I don't know. This is one of the problems we have. Honestly, with 25 people on staff, some of this stuff never even gets to the floor because the staff buys it, and then we're like, okay, this is a good one. We'll turn around and buy it again. So that's one of those things. But we digress. One of you commented that you loved our samples, and we literally have almost 1,000 samples in the store between all the departments. 1,000, if you can imagine. So we have a whole system on how to organize and track our samples because there's that many. So Peter's going to give you some eye candy of samples, and maybe we plug that in at the end of the video and just kind of spend some time with some nice background music, just cruising around. They all have numbers on them, so if while you're watching the video you're like, I want to know about that one, write the number down that's on the sample and we can connect you, and then send that to Deborah in orders at alwaysinstitches1.com and say, I saw sample number blah blah, and maybe kind of a little description of it so that she can find it, and then she can help get you the products and the patterns and everything to go with it.
And if there's not a sample number that's really visible, just do a screenshot.
Yeah.
Do a screenshot, and you can email that to Deborah, and then we can help you that way too with just a screenshot.
Yeah, our goal is always to get you what you want. And thanks for telling us. I really appreciate somebody saying, hey, I want to see the samples. So we'll plug that in at the end, a little short video, and we'll try to get, the samples as we go.
Maybe we sprinkle them out over some videos, because if there's 1,000, maybe we do a handful at the end over the next, through December or something.
Good idea. That's a great idea. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
There's just too many.
1,000 samples.
If I was to try to film 1,000, I mean, man, I'd be here night and day for the next week.
And and the other thing is they're always rotating through. So those ones I just showed you.
Gosh,
those just came in. They'll go out probably when those go out. Some will come down. I mean, it's a revolving door around here, and we say it all the time. If you see it, buy it. People come back and they're like, oh, I wanted this, and I was here 6 months ago, and I'm like, I put that face on of kind of like my mom used to give me when I, didn't do what I was told. It's this, I'm sorry, you were going to suffer the consequences now of your failure to plan, because it's gone. Now sometimes it's still here, but a lot of times our inventory moves really quickly. So don't wait, please, because we're sad for you too when we can't get it. It hurts our heart. So, okay, we're going up front. I've got books, notions, fabrics. Oh, lots to see. Let's go have fun. All right, we're up in the fabric department, and I'll show you this. So remember I told you we sold out one. This is another. I've ordered more. Just relax, I've ordered more. But this is the fabric, and this is a woven, and it's very dense. It's lovely. It's hard to believe the price point on this.
Let's open it up.
Inexpensive, but
let's get the full image.
See there, isn't that gorgeous?
Open it up some more.
Open it up some more. Open it up some more.
Full effect.
All right.
So they can get the full feel.
Like this piece right here.
There we go.
Goodness,
that's it right there.
I would just trim the edges and fold it under and sew it up, and there's a blanket right there, lickety split. What a great and it's a nice density.
Okay, let me.
And there's the back. So the back is a woven also. Obviously, it gets woven. So the colors, one side's a little lighter. If you like the lighter side, you could use it. But wouldn't that just make the best blanket?
We fold the ends through your fingers. I'm trying to get, so they can see. Let me get a zoom in.
See how thick that is? I mean, first of all, I would make a man's shirt out of this, and it would be his favorite shirt. I can tell you right now, because it would be warm. Or a lady's shirt, jacket, handbags. I'm telling you what.
Lining of a jacket.
Lining of a jacket.
Cushions.
Cushions for your car. gosh, there's so many applications for this fabric. So it ain't gonna last. And that's why I had to order more. So I've ordered more. We've got another one that's a real pretty beigey color. We sold out right away. The whole staff bought it. So that's here. The other fabric that came in, and there's more coming, so just stand by for that. The other fabric that came in is from one of my favorite designers. Her name's Shell Rummel, and because it's on the bottom here, I'm going to lay them over here on the table because I really want you to get to see these. She's a watercolor artist, and she started in home dec, and so she was a painter. She did paintings. So I'm interested to see her having flowers. Most everything's been just very fluid. Like this is more, look at this. Oh, look at this. Isn't that just, don't you just love it? Pam and I both are just having meltdowns over this. Look at that good basic. Could you not just, you could have a piece of that in everything you make because it's such a good neutral. This is what makes her fabric fun though. It just looks like the edge of the beach, you know, or the sky. I think if I was doing landscape quilting, I'd probably be eating this up. She does a great job with her basic tones too. I love the softness of these. And she puts some darks in there because, you know, we got to have a little contrast. There's a nice dark. And then look at these. These are fun. Just so you know, these are right by the cutting table so Pam can look at them all day. Look at these. These look like bubbles. It looks like that frothy, bubbly stuff that comes up at the edge of the beach, you know, and you hope there's nothing bad in it.
That there aren't any jellyfish hiding?
There's no jellyfish. Hey, I was with some jellyfish. Okay, that's another piece of that. So there's two of those because last time we had that piece, it sold out. Here's some more. Yummy, 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 yummy. And we have a wide back right here. Look at that. So that's those little bubbles on a larger scale. So love the wide back if you're going to make a quilt, need a wide back. And there's a couple more over here. Let's see if I can get them all. These three. Here we go. Look at this one.
That's my favorite.
Is that your favorite?
Yeah, because it has that plum in there.
I was going to say it's the purple. I could have guessed that. And here's kind of the same in just a 2-color tone. And then this just looks like roses to me. It just looks like roses. It's a very floral. So love this line, Shell Rummel. Beautiful work. It's called Brush Strokes. It's from the FreeSpirit company. So if you're looking on our website, you want to go to Fabric, Bolts, FreeSpirit, and look up this one for Shell Rummel. So good job. Love this fabric. I'm excited to see something made out of it. If you make something, we want to see it.
Okay.
I mean, we want to see everything you make, but. Okay.
Almost yarn.
Now I have to put these back or I get in trouble. Here we go. Look how pretty. Oh God, that's just beautiful. Did she cut a fat quarter bundle for me?
I don't know.
I'll have to find out if she did. Whatever you say. Okay. Can you get through? Find everything you needed?
Well, we're just looking today.
Well, that's okay. You can look all you want. We don't charge to look.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Always have fun looking.
All right. Got it back. Now, Pam's going to know these are out of order. I'll be in trouble. There we go. Here's my clipboard. All right. That got Shell Rummel. Now, let's go over here and look at some more fabric. I gotta go over there. I forget where it went. Here it is. This one is called Tango. This was the sample that I showed you when we were in the little double top secret room. This is from the Moda company. This is Kate Spade. So if you like Kate Spade, this is what you're going to be getting. Love these colors. I love the peachy coral with the yellow, with the green, with the teal. It's really pretty. Let's get these out of the way, shall we? There we go. We'll have to lay that table runner right down there on the bottom.
Yes.
Perfect spot for it. So if you're looking for this on our website, you're going to look under Moda, you're going to look under Fabric Bolts, and you're going to look under Tango. Now, okay, Mr.
Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg, but you're also a ham radio guy. Tango, isn't that one of the words you use for your...
It is!
See?
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. There you go. I don't know what's that mean?
It's just the letters of the alphabet.
Oh, okay.
Phonically. It's
Okay.
spelled out phonetic. Not phonically, it's phonetically.
Phonetically, okay.
Words are hard.
There's that. Yeah, words are hard. And then I have another one to show you, but Nancy's in the back had to do a price change on it because we had some confusion. So that one's in the back, and we'll look at that. I'm going to stop for a minute because there's a gal over here I think needs her fabric cut, so I'm going to go take care of her.
Thank you. Yes.
Let me do that for you.
Or do you want me to call Deborah?
Nah, I'll get it. It's all right.
Let me tell you how much.
Have you got this one started yet?
Yeah, this one's already bought.
Okay, let me get her going. Tell me your last name, dear. Okay, I'm in our little notions area, and you know, it's funny. We sell puzzles. We sell jigsaw puzzles. We sell mugs. We sell all kinds of cutesy things. But one of the things that we sell, curiously enough, we're a quilt shop. But I will tell you, Lenine, who owns our store, is a frustrated librarian, and that she never got to fulfill her desire to be a librarian. Lenine the librarian. See, she even had the right name for it. So we always have some fun little fiction books. There's a lot of them are involved with quilting. We also have some in the knitting department, and we also have these just arrived devotional books. So if you're looking for a nice little devotional maybe, or let's say you're placing an online order and you need to just order one more thing to get up to that discount where you get free shipping, these are fun to add to that. They're small, they'd fit in a box pretty easy. This is Busy Mom's Bible Study. This is Devotion to Calm the Chaos. I might need this one.
I might need that one.
We might all need that one. You can do the hard things. I love that.
Oh, I might need that one too.
Might need that one too. And the Prayer Jar Devotional Healing. So here's some fun little books if you're thinking, oh gosh, I'd love to have that. Gosh, on the website, where are you going to find these? They're going to be under books, and it's a nonfiction book. So we can stick the links in there, but there's a little devotion, there's a little space
oh man,
in the
this
back.
book's cool.
Yeah, little space in the back, some blank pages. You can present it to from, so if you want to present it to somebody as a gift, maybe somebody's going through a tough time and, you know, they need to see this. So I just wanted to let you know we have those kind of things. Those little gifty things are kind of fun to carry, and we're always getting fun books in. If there's an author you like or something that's quilt-oriented, let us know. We might try and get them for you. Anne Hazelwood, I know, is one a lot of people follow, so we typically have a lot of her books in here.
Was Ricky Timms doing anything?
I don't know if he's got a new book coming out right now or not. But yeah, we usually get Ricky's books too. The other thing we sell, so I'm in the Notions area. This is a fun little thing. We're going to go over here.
The Notions Nook.
Notions Nook. There's two Notion Nooks. So there's this one that's primarily pins, scissors, marking pens, bobbin stuff, these labels that are adorable, tomatoes, oh my gosh. So now people are just putting like, some of people are collecting old ones and collecting.
Oh, those are those crocheted or knitted tomatoes.
Well, these are
that
pattern
Lenine
weights.
Fell in love with.
Yes.
Oh, they're pattern weights?
Technically, they're
Oh,
pattern
they are
weights.
pattern weights. Look at that.
But would they not just be cute sitting in a basket, just like sitting on your table?
Those are cool.
Aren't those fun? They're just so cool. We just have fun
that's
stuff.
genius.
Look at this great little carry thing. I mean, if I'm a cross stitcher or a knitter, what a great little thing to take to the project. I told you about that thing coming. This would be good to take all your supplies,
yeah.
wouldn't it?
And we got those Art Bin quilt boxes.
Yep, those are fun.
Those are heavy
Look
duty.
at this one. So cross stitch, like you do those little Mill Hill cross stitch kits, this fits in there perfect.
Oh my gosh,
all your
it
floss
would.
and everything would be just right in there. So even though we're in the Notions area, it crosses over to all our departments. So don't hesitate to come and nib around. We just met a gal who's here from Arizona, and she was just having like, I don't know, I didn't know how I did not know this store was here. It's like, We've been here 17
Oh,
years.
Tucson is a far ways
Tucson
away.
is a long way away. But I told her about the channel, so maybe she'll start watching. Yeah.
Oh my
Shoot, we
gosh.
got somebody from the Netherlands commented on our last.
Iceland.
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 Okay, sorry. Geography.
They are different places.
But it's up there in that, that area where I have heritage there. I should know these things. But yes. So wherever you're watching from, we love it. We're so excited to talk to you. And if you come in the store, say hi, because it's so cool to see these people from all over the world. Okay, I want to go to the next notions bin.
Hi, Iceland.
Hi, Iceland. Yeah, hi, Iceland. We say hi to Germany. Now we say hi to Iceland, too.
So I knit Icelandic wool sweaters.
Yeah, so if our Iceland people show, you know what Peter's doing? He's tracking them down and go, I want to see your sweater.
I used a Plutalopi, if I'm saying that correct, that unspun wool to knit that Icelandic sweater, and boy, I tell you what, Icelandic wool is magical. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's awesome. Well,
It's magical.
it is magical, and they started the whole thing. I mean, knitting kind of originated there, if I'm right.
I don't
think.
know.
I don't know. They look
I
like they
don't know.
did. Okay, let's come around the corner here. More notions. Look at all these fun things. Okay, here we do have the.
What is that?
Oh, is this adorable? It's Tula Pink's iron. And it's not like the one she personally uses, but she's designed it. Is that not fun? And look at irons.
What is that? With the little peekaboo
Reliable.
window.
That's where your water goes, and that's got a filter down in there to keep it clean.
Dang.
Compact vapor generator. Man,
Compact vapor
that's
generator.
like from the future.
I want the compact vapor generator with the velocity auto control.
That's like back from the future. This comes with the Back to the Future
Lord.
cast. They'll help you sew. Wouldn't that be funny?
I want that iron.
This one's cool too. They've changed the handle. If you had an Olasew before, and I was just using mine this weekend, I was so my old Olasew, which was teal, was sitting next to my new Olasew, and I'm not disparaging my old one. I love it. It's just fine.
Oh,
but the
that's
handle, yeah,
handy.
it's like ergonomic.
That's a handy handle.
It's a handy handle. I'm feeling the love on it. I like it.
Look, it's got buttons on the sides too.
Good design. And I don't know whether Tula was involved with that process, but she did design this particular one, and oh my goodness, is that just the cutest ever. I have it. I bought it. I can't help it. I think I have 5 irons. I have 2 sewing machines and 5 irons. What's that about? That's crazy. And I hate to iron. I don't iron anything. Okay, so I specifically wanted to come look at these templates. What frustrates me sometimes about a quilt pattern is I get it and you get to the end of it and they've given you specific details about how to do every single thing. And then you get to the end and they say, sandwich together, quilt how you like. Really? Yeah, Peter's shaking his head too.
I can't even remember how to do the binding.
So for me, how do I quilt it? What am I going to do? I just give it to the quilter because I'm lazy that way. But I have done some of these stencils, and these are so fun. Now they're kind of hard to see. If I put it on that, you can see it. But see, this, you take the pounce and or you can take a pencil and draw the lines. This is white chalk, or you would use blue chalk. Or
So you take this thing,
And
and
you
then
pounce
this is
it.
over. So
Yes.
pounce is going. You go like this.
Yes.
This is literally all you do.
Yep.
And then that chalk goes on the fabric where the lines are, and you get this beautiful, removable, easy to come off
Right.
pattern.
Now let's be cautious.
Love the pounce pads.
I love the pounce pads, but let's be cautious. Some are wash out or brush off. Some are swipe it off, iron it off. Be sure you know what powder you put in your pouncer, so it comes off perfectly. There you go. But there's all kinds of these. You have to take them off the wall to see them. But if I pounce that in place, then I can do my stitching either by hand or by machine, and by the time I'm done, then it's all gone.
It's
and I don't
easy to
have
do
look
by
at it.
machine.
Yeah, it
You
is.
just have to practice it on a scrap piece of 12 by 12, batting
But we've
with
got,
a layer of
Yeah.
top and back.
and we have all kinds of shapes.
I love
and
those
designs.
for sashings and borders.
Wouldn't that be great? Yeah, sashings with that, and then go back in and do the hand stitching maybe. But then here's some more. This is saying pounce pad you can use with that. So if you're trying to finish a quilt and you've got to the end of the pattern and all it says is quilt as desired. Really, quilt as desired. I desire to not quilt it. That's what I desire. But I want it done because I know that's the icing on my cake. And so this is an option for you to try and get your icing on your cake and have it look good. So got a couple of you here trying to shop.
I
So
was just looking at that.
Oh, are you?
and I
Okay.
heard you talking about it.
that's what they're
'Cause
for, and
I'm
they're
not
great.
good at the free.
I'm not either.
And I have had some sewing ones that I think I sew through or I mark it. But I was looking
They
at
do
it.
have some that's on paper that you lay on top of the quilt and you sew through it like tissue paper.
Right.
Those are good too, but these are more reusable.
That's it.
Once you use those, you're one
You're
and
done,
done.
right.
But these you can use again and again.
Thank
So-
you. I was
Well,
just
thank
looking
you.
at that.
Thanks
So
for-
you need the template, you need the pounce
Pounce.
thing, and then you need the refill
Well,
chalk.
the chalk is here, and this will last a long
Oh,
time.
okay. So I don't have to buy
But
chalk.
keep this little thing so you know how to get the powder off.
Right.
Because some of them, if you get it wet, it sets it.
Oh, really?
So be sure you read those instructions clearly so you don't, have pounce marks all over it forever.
Because
Okay.
like if you steam it, then you might
It
be
might make
setting
it hurt
You
it.
need
Yeah.
to brush it
And
off.
I would test it on a little piece of fabric first just to be sure everything works, It's one of those
That's
things.
neat. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm just knocking stuff off everywhere I go today. I had too much coffee. Okay, stencils, magna, moda. Let's go talk about classes. And I don't know that I have everything. I don't have a little teardrop, but that's okay. Yeah. We'll plug in pictures. We got shoppers today. Okay. Let's go over and stand by the handy quilters for a minute because it's a little quieter and it's not running today. Oh, I should tell them about our chairs.
Oh, the chairs.
The chairs.
The chairs.
Let's have a seat for a minute. Have you sat in one of these chairs?
I own one of these chairs.
I do.
It is the best investment I ever made,
Okay,
ever.
So, and Peter is
Gosh.
over 6 feet tall. I am
230 or 40 pounds.
Okay, well, I'm not going to tell you that.
He's a big one.
He's a big tall guy. He sits in the chair and it's comfortable for him.
It is comfortable for me, and the cushion in it is unlike anything. I have is it the hydraulic? Is that what it is?
You have a hydraulic,
Yeah.
and that's what's on
you
sale.
have to have the hydraulic.
Yeah, don't
Because
bother.
it doesn't have more, like when you sit on it, it compresses.
It's just
so it's not hard, it's not firm.
And it's adjustable. The height is
Jeez,
adjustable.
that thing is just.
It's an amazing chair.
Yeah.
So the retail price on those is considerably more than what we're selling them for now. I can't really tell you on the video, so you have to come in. But I will tell you, it's a bomb of a deal. We have several colors and styles in stock. You can literally walk in the door, buy one, and roll it out. Sit, spin, shop, come get them. They're amazing chairs. I love them. I think everybody on staff has one. And my point of saying how tall you were, and of course you revealed your weight, I'm not going to do that. But I'm much shorter. I mean, like a foot shorter than Peter. And I sit in it, and it works for me too. And I don't understand how that works. How a tall person can sit in the chair and it works.
It's that hydraulics, because you can raise and lower it. So I have room for my feet because I
Yeah.
can put it all the way up.
Yeah, it's just the best chair. So if you're interested, come see Kathy or Jessica, are usually in that department. Stephanie can work with you too. We can get you into a chair. If there are other styles and colors available, if you want to order one in, you will have to pay for the shipping on those.
Peter has a skull and crossbones.
Can you still get the skull and crossbones? Don't talk about the skull.
I love my skulls.
Of course he's making the trouble, That's all
I
right.
should have got that black machine over there to go with my black skull and crossbones.
I know, that's a perfect machine. So anyway, we do have a handy quilter event coming up September 27th and 28th. So when this airs, it will have started. So you could come to the one on Saturday. If you're watching this video and you're like, oh, I didn't know they were having it, you still could come on Saturday if there's openings. You'll have to watch and see. But that's the only handy quilter event we're going to have the rest of this year. There will be some coming in March of next year. March, maybe even February. We're still working out the dates for that. So you don't want to miss that. If you've got a handy quilter or you're thinking about a handy quilter, this classes, the 27th and 28th, are specifically about Pro Stitcher. They're not actually going to be working on several machines. They're going to have a computer. You can load that program into your computer, and it's just kind of like a shell program that you can work on. It won't do anything, go anywhere. It's just in your computer to play and learn how to use it. And then we do have machines you'll get to practice on too. But 27th, 28th, this will air the morning of the 27th, so that class will be out. But the 28th, if there's still openings, you might try and slide into that. And then the other class coming that I want to tell you about is Linda's Barn Quilt. And this is such a fun class. You'll have to pop in some pictures.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pop in some pictures.
We know what she's doing for her next session. It is October 31st. What fun. It's October 31st, so We might have to do something for Halloween. I haven't thought about that yet. October 31st from 12 to 4. And she charges $100, which is a bargain. It is a bargain.
She supplies you with this thick construction plywood. And she doesn't go with the cheap plywood either.
No.
We're talking heavy duty because these things are made to be put outside. Sorry, I took over, didn't I? To be made to be put outside on your building. And she goes through how to finish it too, so it can withstand the elements.
Yes, it's a
oh
beautiful,
my gosh!
beautiful.
It puts the patterning on there that you're going to paint in, so
Yep.
they have to do it for each and every one. And oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it is a bargain. A bargain.
It's a bargain. It's a bargain. So it's $100, and she's got 3 that you can choose from. It's a nice big plaque. She comes back quite often. Her name's Linda. You're gonna love it, love it, love it.
I like Linda.
I like Linda. She's a sweetheart. So if you want to sign up for that October 31st, it's from 12 to 4. You will go home with a finished project. It's amazing. You do have to bring painter's tape for that, but it's really a lot of fun. It's a great class. Anybody who takes it comes out of it and goes, "Oh my gosh, it was so much fun." And then Kayla's crochet classes, the amigurumi classes that she's offering. She's doing a ghost, and it's the cutest little thing.
Boo.
Boo. It's so cute. And she actually, you can turn it upside down and make it like a candy corn. And if you knit it in the colors, it looks like candy. For those of you who eat those crayons, do you like candy corn, Peter?
I do.
Okay, well.
And if you leave the hands off, it looks like a tooth.
Yeah, it does kind of look like a tooth. My husband loves candy corn, and I just can't. It's like...
You know what I'm liking that you got me interested in is the black jelly beans.
Yeah, black jelly beans. I love black jelly beans.
Oh man.
And then the other class she's doing is pumpkins. So she's doing a ghost October 19th, and she's doing pumpkins November 9th. So if you're interested in crocheting and learning amigurumi techniques, Kayla's your gal. She's a sharp teacher, does a great job.
And she's really good with hands-on explanation. If you're just not quite getting it, she will walk you through it until you get it. I am in the department on Saturdays, and there was a class last Saturday, and so she was working with a gal, just doing just that, just making sure that they got it, and they did.
Yeah, our teachers are so awesome, and we're starting classes.
And
for
she is so
2025.
patient. She is so patient.
Yeah.
Kayla is the epitome of patience.
Yes, she is. She's a good gal. She's got kids, and she's the right age. She knows how to be patient with children and adults. Sometimes adults are harder. But anyway, we're so excited you're coming in our store. Now you know some classes that are available. Watch our website. They're constantly updating all the time, faster than we can almost put out there. But Peter's going to add some sample tours so you can see samples. Watch for the numbers if you want to get a pattern or a kit or whatever of it. And keep watching us. We love having you
I
on
think
our
I'll
tube.
start with that Shell Rummel behind your head. You want to talk about that one?
Oh, that's a previous line.
Yeah, but that pattern would work with that with the new line.
Would. That's a great pattern.
What pattern is it?
In my collection. I don't remember, but I know I have it. I love
Okay,
it.
it says Shadow Boxes Quilt by Ladybug Designs.
Okay, that's the pattern, and it's the best pattern. And it's just such a perfect pattern for so many. And what's nice about it is you get a big chunk of fabric. So if you have one of those fabrics that you don't want to lose the design of the fabric, K Facet comes to mind. Tulip Pink, Anna Marie Horner. Some of those big patterns that if you chop them up, you can't see them. That's a good one for. So yeah, love that pattern. Love that pattern. That's one just to keep in your collection. Okay, so you do a little tour and watch the numbers, folks. That's number 96. Like you could say, I'm interested in pattern number 96, sample number 96. Tell me how to get the fabric in the pattern and make it happen. We'll make it work for you. So thanks for watching. Peter's always with us, so if you need any questions answered, he can answer. I can come out on the sales floor. We've got lots of people here that are ready to help and make you feel like you're a great crafter, because no matter what your skill level, you can do it. Thanks for watching.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Because I'm Hans and you're Franz, and
The
we're going to
friends
pump you up.
Okay, if you know that reference, you're old. Bye.